2, 3, 4. Hey everyone, welcome back to Music with Ryan. Thank you for joining me. This week's featured lesson, we're going to take a look at an original composition I've entitled Delta Blues Study Number 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to play a 12-bar blues. We're going to do it 2 times through. And I've got a couple of different arrangements as we work through this lesson here. And we're just going to really focus on some very classic sounding Mississippi Delta blues licks, sounds and phrases, you know, a la Robert Johnson style. Of course, using the finger style stuff. And it's just a lot of fun to be able to sit down and play this style, you know, all by yourself. And that's what we're going to take a look at. So I got 2 different arrangements for you to kind of build upon. And we're going to break down everything note for note. All right. So if you like what you see and you want to access the full length version, just click the link below. It will shoot you onto my site. Learn about being a premier member over there for a monthly, quarterly, or yearly fee. Access this lesson and over 350 videos just like it. I've got 3 courses and a video exchange program where you can submit videos to me for critique. All right, give it a look if you feel like I might be a good fit for you as an instructor. And yeah, give it a look. So for now, we're going to walk through the first few measures of the first arrangement. We'll bring the camera on in, put the tabs up on the screen. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. All right, so let's go ahead and start breaking down Delta Blues study piece here, number 2. And we'll start at the very beginning, of course. I'm going to play these first 4 measures for you, and then we'll break them on down. Now, there is kind of like a little 2-bar intro there. So measures 1 and 2 acts kind of like just a little turnaround intro. And then we get into the piece on measure 3. So let's go for it. Here's what they first sound like. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The first few bars. I'll do that one more time. 3, 4. Missed that last one note there, but so we got the 2 bars of intro right there, and you know, the Delta Blues. We're gonna be working on playing, you know, the thumb real steady on the downbeat every time. So beats 1, 2, 3, and 4, the thumb will always be on the bass note of that chord we're on. And that's pretty typical in the style. And it might take a little bit to get used to, but as soon as you start to get it, it will be a lot of fun. So that first little bit right there, we're on 12 on the D, 12 on the high E. Okay, I'm going to use my pinky in my 3rd finger. So I got room to stretch here. And I'm going to triple it. I'm going to bounce off those 2. So triple it. So D, E, D. And then I'm going to go down to 11. Keep my pinky there. I'm going to pinch 11 and 12. And then play 12 again. Then go down to 10 on the D. Pinch. Play 12 again. And then go down to 9 and 12. Pinch those 2. And then open D. It's going to get us back down to the B7. Okay, you finger that full B7 there. So. Then I'm going to catch the B7, you know, 2nd fret A, of course, and then going to take finger D, G, and B, and just kind of pinch all 3 of those strings together. 1 and 2, and then there's 2 rests after that, right? That's what those other markings are. The little squiggly lines are quarter note rest. 1 and 2, 3. And then there's the pickup into the piece. Right there's 0, 2 on the B string. 4 and... So put that together. 3, 4. 2, 3. Okay. And then now here we are into the piece. Measure 3 starts with a pinch on the high E and the low E, okay? Going to be a lot of that going on. So we're going to pinch there, and then we're going to play 2nd fret B. We're going to pinch it with the low E, and then bounce off the high E again. So 1, 2, and 1. I'm sorry. 1, 2, and the thumbs will hit the low E, and then we're going to pinch again, B string, 2nd fret, and low E, and then open B. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, then moving forward here, we're going to go to the A7. Thinking A7 here, and I'm going to pinch the low E. I'm sorry, the low A, and the 3rd fret high E. So, and right here it's pretty easy. A lot of this stuff right on the downbeat here. It's not many 8th notes. It's quarter note there. And then open A and 2nd fret high E, and then open A and open high E. So 1, 2, 3, and then pinch in the A string and the B string, 2nd fret, and then open E. That's the 8th note there. 4 and we're gonna want that high E to ring in to measures 5, all right? That's the melody note. And we're going to see a lot of that where the melody note, we end the phrase on the and of beat 4, and it's going to ring in to the downbeat of the next measure. And I've noticed a lot of that stuff happens in this style of music, this Delta blues, fingerstyle blues, is they play that melody note, they end the phrase on the and of beat 4 or beat 4, and it rings in to the downbeat. So that's kind of cool. It takes a little bit to get used to, but I've noticed that's typical. So let me play those first 4 measures for you on context now. So 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 2. And I landed it on the downbeat at measure 5 with my thumb. So now I'll go over this just a little bit here. You know, with the fingerstyle, the Delta blues, you know, we're just gonna the thumb, right? And I'm sure if you've done some lessons on it, I'm sure you've heard about it. You know, the teachers will talk about it. Of course, it takes a little bit to get. You know, it has to be on autopilot, right? But just having that thumb, so measures 3 and 4 here specifically. You know, just the downbeat 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And I am muting it as well with my palm. So I got my back of my palm is muting. And so I get a thud. You know, if you don't do it, that works too, but it gets more drive and it's more, kind of like stylistic of the Delta blues to palm mute. Okay? So palm muting, the back of my wrist, hang on that, whatever the bass note is, okay? Okay. All right, so let's move forward here on the next few measures. So measures 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come to the E chord. Here's what they sound like. 2, 3, 4. having some fun there with some really classic delta licks, right? So let's break that down a little bit. So measure 5, you know, just 2 quarter notes on the low E. And then we get into our double stops, and we're going to do a triplet here. And you're going to, so 4 on the B. I'm sorry, yep, no, 4 on the G string, 3 on the B, and then open high E. Okay? And so those 3, all 3 of those, I guess a triple stop, really. And then the low E, I'm going to pinch it to start it off. And then it's triplet, triplet. Quick slide in there. Okay, and then it's 4 and 1, 2, triplet, 4 and triplet, 4 and once you get this down, you're gonna see it all the time. So we're gonna, we'll kind of take our time here, learning these moves, and then we're gonna see them again, and we'll kind of brush by them a little bit quicker. But and then we go to the next measure, and then we have we pinch that again. We slide in and pinch 1 and 2, and that's how that next measure starts. 1 and 2 and okay. And then 3 and 4 and it's pinching the low E and the 2nd fret B. Okay. 3, 4 and then we're going to go to the A chord again. And then we're going to pinch the open A and the high E. And then A in the 2nd fret B. Bounce it off the high E, and then low A twice more. Okay, and then going on, and then here we have 8th notes, all 8th notes here. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so open A, B string, pinch 2nd B and open A, open high E. Pinch 3rd fret high E, little bend, open E, pinching again A and 2nd fret B, and then high E. So that measure one more time, just on the A chord there, measure 8, 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, now let's play all 4 of those measures. Okay, ready, go. One more time, a little quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. All that thumb really drives it. We pick up the speed a little bit and it starts to come alive, right? And so if you have that thumb solid, you'll notice all of a sudden, it just makes a big difference. Let me play from the top, and we'll play the first 8 measures of the piece before we move on here. So start at the intro. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Let's move on when you're ready. 4.